Peace and love, creatives. It is Sketchbox time, and let me tell you, I got this package and immediately opened it up. This is the contest winner from last month, and let's get into the box. First thing we get is this black box, some Stonehenge oil paper, some color shapers, a sticker, and I see some Selenier oil pastels. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was really excited when I saw the Selenier oil pastels because I've actually been really curious about them, but I immediately was disappointed because they were metallics. I'm not gonna lie. Then we have these Van Gogh oil pastels. It's a 6 set. We get a carmine, phthalo blue, yellow, fir green, blue violet, and a white. This oil paper is for oil pastels and oil paints. And apparently, it doesn't have that ghosting oil film that paper usually gets if you're using the wrong paper with oils. And right away, I'm jumping into these oil pastels because if you've been with the channel for any bit of time, you know that oil pastels are not exactly my favorite, but I'm definitely not afraid of them anymore because I used to be. I used to see these and cringe. Now it's a little disappointing that this is the box that we have, but I don't know. I think I'm more confident to jump into it. So here I'm using that shaping color tool thing that they gave us. It's basically a silicone brush kind of thing. And so it kind of moves the oil pastels around without getting your fingers all dirty. But to be honest with you, the Van Gogh oil sticks are not as, they don't go down as heavy as some other oil pastels. So moving it around, you're definitely going to have to put another layer once you do that. Now, Selenier, on the other hand, are so creamy and delicious. I think it's a good combination. I just honestly wish I got regular colors for them, but that's just me being, picky. And I'm just going to show you the metallic of it. I really do like that gold. I'm not upset with that. I definitely like that gold. I'm gonna show you what the inside of the leaflet looks like. And again, on the other side, you get this instructional step-by-step on how to use the oil pastels, which is always nice. I think that this is a nice addition to the box so that if you don't know or if you're scared to jump into it, you have a tutorial with you and you also get a video to teach you what to do. I'm going to actually put 2 pages together because with oil pastels you really need a bigger piece, in my opinion, a bigger piece of paper in order to get something a little bit more substantial going. So I'm going to tape these 2 pages together. This is not to say that you need a bigger, you can make a piece with a smaller piece of paper. You can make a piece with a 2-inch, all around paper, but I don't know. I'm not that comfortable and confident in my ability to use oil pastels, so I definitely need a bigger piece of paper to make me a little bit more comfortable with the piece. Oil pastels are definitely depending on the company, you're gonna have super creamy oil pastels or super hard oil pastels. The Van Gogh, I'm gonna say they lie towards a little bit harder, but they're creamy, but they're a little bit towards the harder texture than the softer texture. Selenier is definitely all the way to the super creamy, soft. Probably a better idea to use the Selenier as your final touches than to put them on the underlayer, just because of how creamy they are. While I'm making this piece here, I'm just kind of roughly, just loosely, confidently, I'm like patting myself in the back, because I feel like I definitely am a little bit more confident in my ability to use oil pastels. But I'm just roughly putting everything down that I want to go down. Immediately with this piece, I was like, if I go a little bit like heavy with the blue and then add a little bit of green and mix that together, then I'll get like a nice kind of like brush, kind of like leaf foliage coverage in the background. And then I did the green lightly on the leaves that I made, and then I put a little bit of white. Like, this was all like trial and error, and what if I do this? And here I wish I would have made the shapes of the oranges with the red instead of the yellow, only because I learned while I was doing this piece that you want to go with the darker color first and then the lighter color, so that they can mix better, because you're going to use that lighter color to do the blending if you don't want to use your fingers, which I didn't want to use my fingers, so I definitely took advantage of the silicone tool and the fact that I can blend by using the lighter color on top. All in all, like, doing this piece was definitely fun. I enjoyed it. You know, mistakes were made, but I do like the outcome of it. I wanted to make it look a little bit more realistic than it did, but it's oil pastel. I'm still learning, and the fact that I am willing to learn and am enjoying what I'm doing so far it's like a big deal. So this part was like fun to do, because I learned from the other errors that I made from this piece, and I definitely went really, really soft with the blue, because I knew I wanted to make the background like the sky appearing from behind the fruit. So I lightly put the blue, and then I put the white on top, and oh, look at that color. It looks like the sky. I was so proud of myself for doing that. It was good. It was good. I liked it. I probably went a little bit too hard on the right hand side with the blue, but for the most part, I like the way it came out. There were definitely takeaways I definitely took away with this piece, and I'm looking forward to doing another piece. Not anytime soon, but I'm looking forward to making another piece with these oil pastels. Making this golden border was definitely satisfying. It brought the piece together, in my opinion. It made it feel finished. I can see the errors of my way, but I really like the direction that I went with this piece, and I am so looking forward to making another piece with these oil pastels. I want to thank you for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up and maybe a comment if you would like. It helps the channel get seen by more people, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.